Hey guys, welcome back to another Final Fantasy XIV playthrough video. Today, we begin Stormblood 4.0. We're here, finally. As a quick little story recap as to where we are now, Heavensward was an amazing experience, visually, musically. I loved so much about it. Going into it, I really thought that the whole dragon thing was going to be a big put off for me, but it turns out that it was great and very well written. I loved it. I know a lot of you guys do as well. So yeah, we started the expansion off on the run from the events of the Bloody Banquet in Ul'dah. Haurchefant, Harky, our old bud, he offers us refuge and protection against the Crystal Braves or anybody else who may be looking for us, and in so doing invites us to our new temporary home in Ishgard, where we meet Edmond de Fortemps of House Fortemps. Basically, we offer our services for helping protect and solve their dragon problems as well. If you remember, at this point, Ishgard was currently under bombardment by dragon attacks from Dravania. So in order to try and stop the attacks, we needed to seek out Iceheart, who we'd seen before in the Akafa Amphitheater, also known as Izael, and we needed her because she knew Rhalgr, and we needed to convince the dragons to stop. So as our party, escorted by Izael, makes our way northward to speak with Rhalgr, slowly over the course of the expansion we find out by conversations with Rhalgr that the hierarchy of Ishgard is actually based on a long-lived lie to cover up the origins of the Dragonsong War, that it was in fact humans who started the war. We learn of Haldreth, the first Azure Dragoon, killing Nidhogg's brood sister, causing him to seek out a 1,000 years of retribution. After learning about those lies and informing Emmerich, he tries to confront and reason with Archbishop Thordan, his bastard father, but of course he has other ideas, ending up in us on the chase for Thordan, fighting our way through the vault. But then things happened. Probably the most iconic moment of the expansion, we lose our dear friend Haurchefant, Harky, and Thordan flees to the research facility of the Allagans in the sky, known as Azizla, where he uses the lost eye that Haldreth once took from Nidhogg to become God Thordan. But even that wasn't enough to stop the Warrior of Light. We defeat Thordan in an epic battle, and then ultimately we cause chaos in Ishgard between the different classes in the process. Eventually we watch as Estinian, or Einstein, is consumed by the power of the two eyes of Nidhogg, leading us to one final battle of the Dragonsong War on the bridge outside Ishgard to take down the enraged dragon of Nidhogg. And in an epic conclusion, we defeat Nidhogg and must attempt to remove the eyes melded onto Einstein's armor, with the help of a few familiar faces in a very touching moment, helping Einstein fulfill his Azure Dragoon fate, tossing the eyes into the depths, and finally ending the Dragonsong War, bringing lasting peace to Ishgard once again. But it wasn't over just yet. We still had our friends to find, traveling back to Gridania to pull Ishtula from the etheric life stream before heading north again on the hunt for Thancred, during which we met the Warriors of Darkness for the first time, and after some help from an old acquaintance of Ishtula's, Matoya, we wound up in front of Hydaelyn in the etheric plains, but this time we were talking to Minfilia, serving as the Word of the Mother, as Hydaelyn was too weak herself. And with that conversation, we learned about the balance, the 13th, the void, light and dark, or at least tried to. My head still kind of hurts from that information dump. But that resulted in Urianger playing the long game, moving the chess pieces from the shadows to guide both parties, light and dark, using the power of crystals together to help save their home. But not without sacrifice, as was the recurring theme towards the end of the patch content. As we meet once more with the Word of the Mother, possibly for the last time, Urianger makes the decision that in order to save the Warriors of Darkness home, Minfilia, as the Word of the Mother and acting as emissary to Hydaelyn, would have to travel with them, possibly never to be seen again. We ended the expansion in honestly spectacular fashion, meeting again with Ida and Papalymo down south in Thanalan as they kept an eye on the Alamegan resistance, culminating with their leader, known as the Griffin, revealing himself to be none other than Ilberd. After a battle on Baelsar's wall, he casts himself over the edge of the wall, sacrificing not only himself but his soldiers, again sacrificed, to summon an Elder Primal as powerful as Bahamut, known as Shinryu. Of course, with sacrificial energy in the air, we lost Papalymo to the same fate as Louisoix, as he attempts to use Tupsamati, Louisoix's staff, to attempt to contain the Primal, at least for the time being. And after meeting again with the Alliance and another old pal, Nero, we decided we were going to launch Omega, the old Allagan weapon buried beneath the Cartano Flats, much akin to the Ultima weapon, in a last-ditch attempt to try and battle Shinryu and Ryu, resulting in a crazy matching of powers over the skies of Gridania. Finally, we learned of the story of Ida and her sister, and that her actual name is Lys, Ida of course being her late sister's name, as well as setting up for the Eastern Front with Ygiri returning alongside another domain, Gusetsu. Endlessly, the Garlean Empire is at work to bring Eorzea to its knees, and as we head east, I wonder how it's all going to work out for the Warrior of Light and Scions. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications if you don't want to miss any future uploads or live streams. If you want to help support the channel, becoming a member really helps out. I appreciate all you guys' support so much. Join the Discord if you want to get involved, hang out, or stay updated. And yeah, here we go, Stormblood. Let's jump in.
The question is, how will the Empire respond to the disappearance of Omega and the Primal?
At least I don't have to read from the start.
Oh, I didn't see you there. Forgive me.
What up, Alfie?
Word from Baelsar's wall is proving long in the coming, and my mind cannot help but stray to grim places.
It was a pretty grim time. Tataru.
Alphino, a message from the Alliance.
It's about time. Pray summon the others at once.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. All right, what's the message say?
General Uldin reports that his forces have secured the breach in Baelsar's wall.
Good. That was fast.
And what of the Primal and Omega?
There is still no sign of either at this time. He writes that they will begin a more thorough investigation shortly.
Interesting. I wonder where they went. Because we saw them, the two things falling out of the sky. Are they incapacitated? I don't know.
And, as expected, he wishes to petition the aid of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn.
Classic.
As expected.
As expected, yes.
The
I was about to call her
Alliance's
Ida.
decision to capture a part of Baelsar's wall is open to interpretation.
The wall serves to demarcate Imperial territory, Alamigo included, from the rest of Eorzea. To an observer, the Alliance's actions could be seen as a prelude to invasion.
I guess. Yeah.
Indeed.
Wasn't that what
The
we were
Alliance
concerned
leaders
about
have
earlier?
no wish to be branded invaders.
You're saying they won't fight for Alamigo? Even after everything that's happened?
Was she still on her Alamigo shit?
Not without the consent of her people, no. Make no mistake, Lys. The Alliance is in complete agreement that the Empire must be purged from Eorzea. However, they will not set foot in Gyr Abania until they have formally secured the consent and cooperation of the Alamigan opposition.
They would have us act as intermediaries.
Precisely.
I don't like
The
that.
Scions are uniquely qualified to serve in this capacity. That is to say, Lys's, given her personal connection to the Resistance. Who
That
better
makes
than
sense.
you to broker an agreement between the Alliance and the people of Alamigo? Assuming you are willing, of course.
She wants to fight.
Of course I am. You know I'd like nothing more.
Okay,
As for
wow.
who should accompany
This is
you on
good.
said diplomatic mission, I had a mind to volunteer myself.
Well, that covers the talking part. But you just know there'll be trouble along the way. Are you available?
Yes. As always. As if you have to ask. Yeah.
Thanks. It means a lot knowing you'll be there.
I hope you guys like the dye as well. I changed it slightly.
I too shall accompany you. Such endeavors are seldom hampered by a surfeit of healers.
Good point. Allow me to offer my services as well.
Okay, so everybody's coming now, I guess.
I have
Sick.
spent quite enough time here of late, so I'll be coming. But we will need someone to keep an eye on things. I trust you have no objections?
We're gonna need an RV. Road trip.
None, my lady. Gladly shall I continue to serve as caretaker of the Waking Sands, and there keep watch for signs of primal and Ascian activity both.
Uri just stays at home.
As
Grandpapa
capable as my
Uri.
learned friend undoubtedly is, there are some troubles that may prove too much for a single scion, on account of which I mean to stay.
Thank Grid.
It is settled then. Let us each see to our preparations.
Classic Scion head nod. I'll happily... Oh.
Ready, my friend?
Yes.
Well then. Tataru, I leave the Rising Stones in your capable hands.
Don't worry, Alphino. I'll see that the place is still standing when you come back.
All right. She's probably gonna learn to juggle again. Oh, these two are here. Forgot.
Mistress Y'shtola has unfolded all. You are bound for Gyr Abania?
Aye. The Alliance would have us make contact with the Alamegan resistance as soon as possible.
It begins then. As soon it shall in Doma, if the gods are good. 'Tis but a pity it must be now. I am sorry that we shall not be present to fight beside you in the battles to come.
Oh, they're heading
You have
away.
stood with us countless times, Lady Ugiri. Pray do not apologize.
Then let us thank you instead. You and yours stood with us from the first, when we came to this land as refugees in search of sanctuary.
Damn, that feels like forever ago.
Loath am I to think what might have become of my people, had you not extended to us the hand of friendship. We will never forget. This I solemnly swear.
Cool.
Much has changed since first you set foot on these shores. Revenant's Toll stands as a testament to that. I'm sure your people will manage in your absence.
Indeed. They have built a new home for themselves and no longer need me to shepherd them. The time has come for Kozetsu and I to return to our master, to our home.
To Doma.
I know how you feel. It's time I went home too.
Though our battlefields be 1,000 mounds apart, our purpose is one. That all men hearken to the clarion call of freedom, of liberation, from Eorzea to the far east, that they may rise up and cast down the curse of Garlemald.
Hell yeah. I like him already.
Take care, you hear me? When all of this is over, we're going to celebrate together. Just you wait.
Foreshadowing?
I should like that very much. Fare you well.
Oh dear. Why'd she have to say that? A thousand moms apart, yet united in purpose. Let us pray both our endeavors meet with success. Shall we then? I'm ready when you are. Wait, not just yet. I knew I'd forgotten something important. Lise, could you come with me? Oh, she's got another outfit. Me? What? No? Alright then, if you insist. Notice how I'm the only one that got, like... Remember when she... Oh, hello, Lise. God damn. She needs her big, things. Pugilist things. I guess she's a monk now, though, right? What do you think? As you can see, I designed it to be light and loose, an outfit tailor-made to the needs of a skilled fighter like Lise. Your work never ceases to impress. Much more of this, and I may have to stop introducing you as the Scions receptionist and start referring to you as our preeminent seamstress. It's lovely, Tataru. Thank you. I feel like I could take on a legion. I'm glad you like it, and with that, I'll delay you no longer. Safe travels. Then onward to Gyr Abania. Our first stop will be at the... I've never known how to pronounce this word. Eorzea Spire, in the East Shroud. That's where we were before, right? Yeah, no, remember when Tataru grabbed me, or measurements and stuff, and then the screen goes to black, and then I'm like... Notice how that doesn't happen to anybody else. Only me. Everybody else just gets nicely fitted and... Alright, where are we going? All are present and accounted for. When you're ready, my friend, pray inform the officer that we wish to proceed into Gyr Abania. I am ready, Mr. Officer. Ah, the Scions of the 7th Dawn. We were told to expect you. Shall I summon someone to escort you to the wall? Sure. Pause, champ. Oh! Ooh. What is this? Ooh. So we're in Gyr Abania.
I remember
through.
crossing the border, standing in Gyr Abania once more. Me and my fellow Scions, the warrior of light among us.
I'm excited. New zone, new zone.
Behind us, Baelsar's wall cutting the land in two. Freedom on one side, tyranny on the other.
That's a big ass wall.
Tyranny
Ooh.
and the promise of a new beginning. But one that could only be bought with flames and blood.
One might say a storm. Flames and blood. Hey. Oh, title. All right, we're in. You guys. You guys. Yo, what up? Thank you guys. I honestly didn't expect you guys to do anything. This is awesome. You look at all the mines. Dang. Theo, Selim, Urlish. Dang. I appreciate it. All the doggos. Oh. Oh, you guys carved a little pop. Oh. I'll let you in. And then we'll get a photo. Try and get all you guys in. Oh, the music's so pretty too. Dude, this is awesome. Oh, is that a warrior of light, darkness? Holy shit, it's the actual model. What the heck? That's sick. You guys are awesome. Thank you. I appreciate it a lot. This is such an awesome welcome. I want to do, you know one of those big things that Aragorn does? The sword? That'd be cool. Thank you guys. I will definitely enjoy it a lot more. Yeah, thank you. I'm guessing Sally organized that, so thanks, Sally. That was a surprise. I did not expect all you guys to be lined up there. Once again, I keep saying thank you. Okay, we're gonna go to the quest. We're gonna go to the quest. Appreciate it, guys. Oh, it's my boy, Raubahn. Greetings, Scions. On behalf of the Eorzean Alliance, I welcome you to Castrum Oriens. Thank you, General. We were relieved to hear that your forces secured the wall without incident. Have the Imperials made any attempt to retake the Castrum since then? None. Save for a few skirmishes between our scouts and their patrols, we've had barely any contact with them. But we all know it's only a matter of time before things escalate. As if attacking Baelsar's wall weren't enough, Ilberd summoned a primal right on their doorstep, and Garlemald does not like to let such shows of defiance go unanswered. Twas a declaration of war, even if it was not Ilberd's to make, and now we are bound by it, for weal or for woe. The Scions stand ready to serve, General. What would you ask of us? As stated in my message, the Alliance will not proceed without the support and cooperation of the Alamegan people. We would have you serve as our emissaries and make contact with the Resistance. Consider it done, General. We won't let you down, I swear. I like your new outfit. Then I'll leave you to it. Godspeed. Alright. Hey! Look who it is! Ha! Of all the Castra in the world, you walk into mine. What a coincidence, Sid. Master Garlean, what brings you here? Sally invited him. A certain missing Allagan weapon and draconic primal, Omega and Shinryu. I think the shinobi called it. Anyway, we've been studying their trail of destruction, hoping it might lead us somewhere, which it's singularly failed to do. So nobody knows where they are. Then 'tis like Omega fell to Earth in occupied territory, meaning it may already be in Imperial hands. That's not good. Even so, it bears repeating that we engaged the stasis systems. Assuming the command was received and executed successfully, the weapon will be of no use to them. Assuming, we should hurry up and find it regardless. And off Sid goes. Till next time, Sid. All the more reason to reach out to the Resistance. If we want to press on into Gyr Abania, we'll need their blessing. Everyone's counting on us. Let us not waste more time talking. As you've probably heard, there are plenty of factions in the Resistance, so I'm taking us to see the one with the most influence. Their headquarters are located in a place called Rhalgr's Reach, an old temple to the east of here across the Velodina River. I learned a route that should allow us to avoid Imperial patrols. Stick with me and we'll be there before you know it. Ooh. Oh. We're just gonna sit here. I like this music. Yep, this is awesome. The trees. This big guy, Leshy. Jesus. Okay. Oh, the more music. So what are all... This is all stuff to do with the war, right? Like Empire stuff? Magitech? Still with me? Good. From here, we'll head northeast towards the river. The water's not too deep, so we won't have to swim. Oh, the subtle hint toward the swimming. I see. At least we're getting a little tour of the place. Gazelle hawks. Ooh. Creepy. Disgusting, too. And it opens up. The big river. Big crocodile, too. If I've learned anything from the T-Rex situation, it's not to mess with those guys. I don't know, I like the openness of it. And then you have the contrast of the colors. I don't see any soldiers. Good, let's cross. What's the big tower? Oh, yeah. You're wondering about the tower to the side. Yes. I bet this has a dungeon in it. It's part of Castellum Velodina. That's what the Imperials decided to call the old bridge after they fortified it. I call it a great big eyesore. Honestly, you can see that rotten banner from absolutely miles away. They never miss a chance to rub our noses in it, do they? Come on, we should keep moving. Are we there yet? We're here. Nice. On the other side of this pass is Rhalgr's Reach. So you say, but all I see are rocks. I presume there's some sort of trick to this. Ah, Stola's got the wall hacks. Indeed, a glamour. Good eye, Stola. I take it they have a talented mage in their ranks, or mayhap an artificer trained in the modification of glamour prisms. Something like that. The important thing is that it fools the Garleans. Well, before we go in, I don't know if Tatari told you, but my friend Nago, the messenger who came to the Rising Stones, is a member of this faction, so they know us. And they shouldn't attack us on sight. That said, they can be a bit jumpy, so let me lead the way and don't go reaching for your weapons or anything. Okay. Oh, the Glamour Dispeller. And with a sprinkle of demasking dust, all is laid bare. Really? It looks exactly the same. I see a hand up there. Oh wait, is that the statue? It must be where they fought, right? From the trailer? Oh. Okay, we're in, I guess?
I remember the old stories. How the Breaker of Worlds came down from on high and cleft the earth with a single blow.
It is this little place. This was cool.
Reach, a holy place, and a fitting home for the resistance, for the brave and the true, the loyal sons and daughters of Alamigo.
Oh, it's me! Oh, do we think it says Square Enix on the thing? Anybody? Has anybody checked that out?
They were waiting for
on the
us.
inscription.
Men and women whose souls still cried out for what was lost, for what could be ours again.
Who is this? The leader, I'm guessing? Leaders? That actually was me. That was a duplicate of me. What the heck? You'll forgive us our precautions, but we couldn't be sure who had crossed the barrier. We see you now for who you are, though. The Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Conrad. Now, I know you would not have come all this way unless you had something important to discuss, and I'm eager to hear what it is you have to say. But let's not do this on our doorstep, eh? Come with me. Okay. Does this place have an aetheryte? It does. Oh my god, there's even a little chill area for, it looks like a restaurant or something. Oh, it's not a restaurant at all. Yeah. What is this? Sir? If you're looking for the tunnel to the peaks, it's right this way. I'm guessing I can go? Yeah, okay. Well, we gotta unlock the peaks somehow. Can I go on the guy's hand? That's really my only question. The war table.
Allow me to welcome you once more to Rhalgr's Reach, our humble headquarters. My name is Conrad Kemp, and I have the dubious honor of overseeing operations here.
Conrad Kemp.
It is a pleasure to meet you, Master Kemp. I am Alphino Leveilleur of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, as are my comrades. Before I speak of our purpose here, pray allow me to thank you for sheltering Ida, forgive me, Lys, and Papalymo at great risk to yourselves.
No, there's no need for that. They risked their necks for us enough times. 'Twas the least we could do.
I wanted to, I mean, about the mask and...
Awkward.
Don't fret over that. You're not the first person to take up arms against the Empire under a false name. We'd do the same if we had any sense. My condolences for your loss, child.
Papalymo.
Papalymo laid down his life to save us, to give us a chance to make a better future for ourselves. There will never be a better time to drive the Garleans from our lands. But we have to take the lead on this. We can't leave it to fanatics like Ilberd.
Well, he's dead now, so... We'll definitely get more of those guys, though.
People were taken in by his promises. Followed him all the way to the wall. Good men and women who never came back.
One of whom was Laurentius, right? If I'm not misremembering. We'll keep in mind that guy, as always.
Rhalgr told us what had happened. How the bastard had made sacrifices of them for his twisted ritual. By Rhalgr, it filled me with an unholy fury. But what's done is done. Best we can do now is see that it wasn't all in vain.
True.
That is why we are here today, sir. To see that some good comes of this tragedy. On behalf of the Eorzean Alliance, we do hereby extend a formal offer of military assistance to the Alamegan resistance.
Do you now? Well, go on then. I'm sure there's more to it than that.
Yep.
So that's the way of it, eh? The Alliance, hoping to avoid a direct confrontation with the superior forces of the Empire, wishes to engage them by proxy with our vastly inferior ones. My comrades and I must confer on your proposal. A moment, if you please.
It can't be that hard a
Of course,
decision.
Master. Take all the time you require.
You get the Warrior of Light standing in front of you, dude. So it would seem we find ourselves with a surfeit of free time. Perfect, I can explore. Forgive me, you're free to look around Rhalgr's Reach. In fact, I would encourage you to do so. It'll give you a better grasp of our current circumstances. Thank you, Master Kemp. I believe we will do just that. They must be having an intense conversation. Let us make the most of this opportunity and assess the Resistance's capabilities. Free to poke our noses wheresoever we will, eh? I like the sound of that. Well, I already know this place inside out. I can show you around if you like to. Sure. Great, let's get started. Tour guide. Sick. We've got Hellsguard from all the way over by the spine in here, and plenty of Seekers of the Sun like Nago. There's even some beastmen, well, beast women, I suppose, like that one over there. She's an Anamta. They've been with us for a while now. Well, one of the smaller factions has. The rest won't have anything to do with us. We're no different from the Garleans to them, really. So they're not united at all. That's kind of, that doesn't seem like the best strategy. They keep to themselves, spending all their time crafting. Ananta make the most amazing jewelry, by the way. They use magics to twist metals and crystal into shapes you wouldn't believe. It's a pity people hardly ever get to see their work, but then most don't even know they exist. That's enough about them anyway. Let's take a closer look at the statue of Rhalgr, shall we? So this is Rhalgr? Right, because Rhalgr's the god. Oh, we're gonna have to fight Rhalgr. I know it already. Someone's gonna summon him. Some faction is gonna summon him. The Square Enix sign. Right. I wonder what the thing means. Square. Pretty awe-inspiring, isn't it? The Breaker of Worlds who guided our ancestors to these lands all those centuries ago. Ada used to tell me the story on stormy nights. She wanted me to understand, to remember. At the end of the 5th Astral Era, when the waters rose higher and higher, people all across Eorzea beseeched the heavens for a sign. And lo, a burning star appeared in the sky and led the way to these mountains of Gyr Abania. They who were saved by his grace pledged to honor and revere him, to devote themselves to great works without and within. A storm of blood. A storm of blood approaches fast, hell's open, heavens weep. For no one soul doth lie beyond the measure of his reach. Hell's open, heavens weep. That doesn't sound good. That last part was inscribed on this stone by a monk of the Fist of Rhalgr. Ida explained it to me. A day will come, bringing strife and sorrow, that none may escape. Waste not these precious hours, but in quiet preparation make strong the body and mind. Monk things. I don't know if that storm of blood is finally upon us, but if it is, I have to believe that everything we've been through, everything that has led us to this point, will see us through in the end. Ah, sorry. That was all a bit melodramatic, wasn't it? Let's keep moving, shall we? Off to the infirmary. Alright. Oh shit. I need to make an incision here and here. This guy's not doing too... Whoa. Let them cook. They're brewing. Okay, you definitely don't want to get hurt down here. These don't look like surgical tools. This is the infirmary, as you can probably tell. Here's where the resistance healers patch up the wounded and tend to the sick. No matter how carefully we planned our operations, casualties were inevitable. It's a sad thing to think about, but it's also important to remember the cost, as Conrad would say. We should go. I'll show you the Aetheryte Plaza next. Can we go in? Oh, my first shower in the game. Aw, I'm clean again. When you've seen one Aetheryte, you've seen them all, right? Not quite. This one's an older design, dating back decades, to when the Fist of Rhalgr was still here. It may look a little different, but it works just as well as any other. I'll show you where the sutlers are next. But don't forget to attune to the Aetheryte before we go. Already done. Arms, armor, potions, you name it, these folks have got it. The resistance would be in a bad way without brave merchants to keep it provisioned. If you're short on anything, or you need something repaired, these are the people to speak to. Oh, Alphanode and Alzay are here. Why don't we see how they're getting on? Come to take the measure of our friendly neighborhood merchants? Yes. They're a bold lot, that much is plain. If the Imperials found out they were peddling their wares to the Resistance, they'd be lucky to escape with their lives. 'Tis a gamble, aye, and I admire their courage, but their motives could hardly be said to be altruistic. Oh, this is Nago. Oh yeah, the girl, yeah, I remember her. She came in all injured and shit. Ah, here you are. I've been looking all over for you. We've finished discussing your proposal, and we're ready to receive you all back at the tent. I've sent someone to fetch Ishtola and Kryle, so if you'd like to follow me. Yes or no? Hopefully they say no, just for the interesting story. We all know they're going to say yes.
Thank you all for waiting. We have reached a consensus.
Okay. Here we go.
I, Conrad Kemp, do hereby accept the Eorzean Alliance's proposal.
There we
You
go.
must understand, however, that our cooperation comes with certain caveats.
Let's hear it.
Caveats being...
I take no joy in this, just so you know. Were
Ooh.
it within my power, I'd offer you more assistance, but the Resistance is far more fragmented than you realize. The men and women in my care belong to but one of many factions.
Right.
Simply put, I can only speak for the people of Rhalgr's Reach.
So we're in danger elsewhere.
I have every intention of appealing to the others, and I expect many will agree. But it will take time, and I cannot guarantee universal support.
Okay. We can handle
Understood.
ourselves.
I shall see that the Alliance is under no misapprehensions as to your position.
Much obliged. But that's not the whole of it. As you can imagine, the loss of those who cast their lot with the Griffin left us short on numbers. Some of our most trusted veterans died at the wall, and we've had to fill their posts with the young and inexperienced. Frankly, everything's in a right bloody mess.
Thanks,
We'd be
Ilberd.
more than happy to help you get back on your feet. If we're going to work together, we'll be doing ourselves a favor.
Well, there's no shortage of work to be done, that's for sure. We're in dire need of new blood, too.
Ishtola and I could lend a hand in the infirmary. From what I saw, they could do with a few more healers.
Very well. I, for my part, shall return to the Rising Stones. I'm certain
What?
there are others among the Scions who would welcome the opportunity to fight for Alamegan liberation.
I mean, is there not only, like, what, 2 Scions left? Who is it? Thancred and Uri? Do they not have link pearls? Maybe they don't have 5G out
Is
here.
there anything else we can do to help?
I had something else in mind for you lot. Monargo and Meffrid will tell you more.
Meffrid.
Understood. We won't let you down.
Okay. Right then, Monago and Meffrid are to be our keepers. Knowing not of what they require, one task is as good as the other. Make your choice too. First level of Stormblood, yay! Oh yeah, the new thing. What's this? Increase HP recovering my healing actions for 15% for self and nearby party members. Okay. Before we begin, I'd like to thank you and the Scions again for patching me up after I bled all over your floor. I owe you my life, and I won't forget that. No problemo. Furthermore, it was rude of me to run off without saying a word. It's all well and good, me claiming my duties here and couldn't wait, but a parting thank you was the very least you deserved. My apologies. Oh. It's fine. Don't worry about it. And thank you. Now to business. Commander Kemp's entrusted me with a formal reply to be hand-delivered to the Alliance leadership. It covers everything we discussed, as well as detailing the disposition of our forces. What I need is an escort. 1 or 2 men at most, so we can make it to the wall swiftly and without attracting undue attention. Very well, I shall join you in this. General Alden commands the forces of Castrum Oriens. It should be simple enough to see it into his hands. Great, that's just what I wanted to hear. When you're ready to depart, meet me at the pass leading out of the Reach. Okay, we're leaving. Got everything you need? Good, then let us be off. We really needed a quest for that? Okay. Dang, the wall looks... It looks pretty cool, but pretty ominous. It looks like an arena from here. Quiet, hear that? That was a cerulean engine backfiring. Imperials. Ye gods, you have preternatural senses. I didn't hear a thing. When you grow up hunting in these lands, you learn to discern the signs that could mean life and death. Be they of a predator or a patrol. From what I'm hearing, we have a 7-man... What? You can tell... Okay. We have a 7-man patrol augmented with a single Magitech armor. Wide search pattern divided into 3 teams. I don't think they know we're here. It's risky, but we should split up and try to take them all by surprise at the same time. We don't want them calling reinforcements. 3 teams. 3 of us. Nothing for it then. Where are they? Head north, you should see them long before they see you. I'll deal with the ones to the south. The armorer should be just to the west. Who's best equipped to deal with that? We attack in 5. Okay, yeah, I get the big bad armor, right? We attack in 5. That should be enough time to get into position. Rendezvous in the west bank after. Any questions? No? Then good luck. Okay, this is gonna get some getting used to again. It looks like everything went to plan. Not that I'm surprised. The 3 soldiers I faced didn't put up much of a fight. Most of the Imperials we get out here are conscripts from other provinces with little training and even less conviction. It's grim work killing men and women like that, but don't doubt that they'd do the same to you if the roles were reversed. And don't you dare pity a man in armor. Conscript or no, a soldier piloting one of those can kill a dozen good men in the blink of an eye. Not that I need to tell you that after what happened at the wall. Right, I believe we've rested long enough. We should resume our journey before someone notices their missing patrol. We're clear, only Alliance patrols ahead. You said the forces of Castrum Oriens were under the command of Flame General Raubahn Alden, did you not? By Rhalgr, the Bull of Alamigo himself. I never dreamed I'd have a chance to meet the legend. Yes, Raubahn, we all love Raubahn. This little river's pretty too.
It is good to see you again, my friends. I hope you are here to tell me you have made contact with the Resistance.
Yes.
We are, General. Allow me to introduce Monago of Rhalgr's Reach.
Sup?
At your
Damn,
service, sir.
She's got
and
big
may I say
eyes.
what an absolute honor it is to stand before the Bull of Alamigo.
These are not the Blood Sands, girl. You and I are but soldiers on a battlefield fighting for the same cause.
As you say, General. On behalf of Commander Kemp of the Alamigan Resistance, I present to you our formal response.
Good. I'm glad we've reached an accord. Though I was not aware you had suffered such losses.
Aye. Some of our finest took part in the Griffin's doomed assault, and we've been struggling to find new recruits ever since. The massacres cast a pall over the whole Resistance, and many who might once have been open to joining us have since thought better of it.
After all of the Griffin's false promises, one can hardly blame them. They have no desire to give their lives for a lost cause.
Yeah, they don't want to get f***ing slammed by those big Magitech things. That was a pretty brutal scene. Oh, Pippin. Where did he come from?
We will not lie to them. This is war, and lives will be lost. Yet what we offer is not the fever dream of a madman, but true hope.
He was probably just out of frame.
Proof of this, Father. Let us show it to them. I say we stand shoulder to shoulder with our new allies and engage the Garleans in open warfare. The Resistance must demonstrate that they can hold their own against Imperial regulars. And with our assistance, I am confident they can do just that. If we can achieve even a token victory, I believe it will serve to rekindle the hope of the Alamigan people and inspire them to rise up once more.
It's very wishful thinking from Pippin.
Aye. Aye. Once word spread that we'd won a battle against the Garleans, I'd wager we'd have new recruits flocking to us from miles around. The question is, when and where do we strike?
I'm glad you asked. I have a plan.
So it seems. He's been scheming. Our scouts recently informed me of an interesting development at Castellum Villadina. Namely, the arrival of a shipment rumored to have come from the research and development facilities near the capital, containing prototype Magitech armor. It is our assessment that this armor is to be field tested here, most likely against Alliance forces, mayhap before the day is out. Damn it all, more Magitech weapons, that's the last thing we need. Your concern is not unwarranted, but we needn't despair just yet. The shipment is thought to have contained a single heavy unit and 1 or 2 support units. With a well-laid ambush, we are confident we can destroy them all, hindering their development and delaying future deployment. And should we carry this out as a joint endeavor with the Resistance, they will have their rallying cry. It would mean dropping all pretense about the Alliance not wanting to go to war with the Empire, but you'd have a lot more folk willing to stand up and fight if they knew they weren't alone, and you were going to have to do it eventually anyway. Exactly, and so what I propose is simple. We carry their patrols to beat them into bringing their prototype weapons to East End, where our Resistance allies will take them from behind. The old sandwich. Nice. Simple indeed, and well within our capabilities. I see no reason to delay, especially if a field test is imminent. What say you? Assuming the Vice Marshal's intelligence is accurate... I agree with his assessment and fully support his plan. I shall notify my comrades at once. Understood. I shall have one of my men bring you the details of the plan anon. And we, for our part, will be fighting with the Alliance, yes? Duh. What? I somehow doubt you were intending to sit this one out. I mean, yeah, what are we here for otherwise? Pick this up, right? At least I can glam it if needs. I want to check it out, actually. It's definitely more apt for down here, I think. Oh, Blood of Storm. Oh, that's a better red. We've been careful to avoid needless shows of force this side of the wall, but that's all about to change, and when it does, you may be sure they'll send new toys out to entertain us. I would ask you to participate in this operation, but from that look, I see it is a foregone conclusion. My thanks. For Pippin's plan, we need to turn East End into an Imperial graveyard. You're a dab hand at this, and I'd be a fool not to use you. Head to this spot on your map, right here, aye. A patrol should be along shortly. Deal with them, and then rendezvous with the rest of us at this location. Go wild too. Wait, why are they so small? Am I just really tall or something? Rip. Oh. What the heck are these things? Antlions? Oh, god damn, those are creepy. Wait, what the heck? Wait, what the heck? What is that thing? Holy shit, that's huge. Ew. He looks cool. Look at his little tusk things. I was looking at the big guy. Who's the big guy? Obviously Garlean thing, but damn, this guy's cool. His big stick. Is that a skull on it? Let me see. Oh, you got Dalmut. Sick. Thank you. Let me give you some gil. Appreciate it. There we go. We're officially in Stormblood. Okay, we take the big guy or do we take the odds? We've got 6 minutes. Oh my god, we've done 2% damage. Okay, I'm just gonna focus damage on big guy. Damn, this guy takes no damage. It's crazy. Some extremes take more damage than these guys. Yeah, don't think we can kill this guy. Are we gonna get a feel? Summon chocobos? We should be eating food too and potting. What the heck? Did it just go to night? Or is this part of it? 1 minute 40? Yeah. Can we do 50% damage in 1 minute? Doubtful. Alright, nearly there. He's nearly dead. Nearly dead. And failed. 127,000 XP for feeling. What are you getting when you win? All went to plan then? Good. Our scouts report that a unit escorting the prototype weapons has left Castellum Veladina. The resistance is already in position, so we have but to wait for our guests to arrive. Oh, battle. Okay, first battle.
Things looked grim for us after Carter.
Look who it is!
Oh, how they doubted us. Yet here we are, right as rain, with fancy new toys to put through their paces.
This guy. Mr. Uwu.
It's like all my name days have come at once.
Oh my god. I can't believe he's back. I thought we were rid of him. Oh boy. Well, he's gonna get moved up in the Stormblood character tier list. Unless we kill him here.
Well, 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 if it isn't Garland's little troublemaker. I can't wait to see the look on Xenos' face when I bring him your head.
Xenos? Who's Xenos? Isn't that the streamer?
That is, if my secret weapons here don't grind it into mush.
Oh, here we go again. This guy just doesn't learn, does he? I'm just gonna focus this guy. His hammer do be doing things though. Bugging me is that General Alden. Wahaha. A chance to get my revenge on 2 and test our new weapons. Okay.
Get after them, damn you!
Okay, we got more odds incoming. There's no end to them. I'm here if you need healing too. Aw, thanks.
Now I've gotcha.
Looks like there's only one prototype. Whatever else we do this day, I want it destroyed. Okay, Raubahn. No need to get hissy. I guess that's his way of saying target the big guy. More of them. Reinforcements. Enough. We have secret weapons of great power, don't we? Let's bloody well use them. On your guard too, he's up to something.
You'll be weeping blood.
Can I break? What did I do? Okay. I probably should have used that earlier. My bad. Oh, good. Alize's got my back. Haven't got anything else, more armor or weapons or something. Wait, is this thing just gonna wreck me every time? What the heck? Oh wait, is that ours? It's blue, right?
As a raging bull!
Holy shit, Raubahn. Let's go. What do I do with these things? Do I just like tank them? Oh shit, I don't want to take 2. What happened? He's just running away again. He who fights and runs. What the? Who in the hells are you lot? We got you. The plan. For Alamigo, let none escape. He's just a meme character for sure. We have the nod forward. You think you've won? Then we go together. Oh shit. Oh, it's a deeps. And he's dead. My secret weapon!
Oh! Damn it all!
Damn it all!
Miracles of Magitech design, my arse! I've passed harder stools than these piles of scrap.
Okay, dude. Okay.
You'll pay for this. Mark my words, the next time we meet will be the last.
I pray to God I never have to come across you again, dude. Oh, Alize's got the sword. I love it.
Aye, run and tell your viceroy. The day
Again.
belongs to Alamigo.
Hell yeah. Someone got a little carried away there. Yeah. Well done, all of you. I call this operation a resounding success. Can't say I'm surprised. The Bull of Alamigo had an impressive military record before he went west, as I recall. Credit where it's due, Master Kemp. It was Marshal Tarapin who made this plan, and all of you, Resistance and Alliance alike, who carried it out to perfection. Aye, that they did. Not a single casualty, for which I'm grateful beyond words, and I've no doubt our comrades back at the Reach will feel the same. As will ours. It's been a pleasure, General. Until the next battle, Nago, I leave the Scions in your care. Very good. We shall return to the castrum then. To Mistress Gyr, once more you have my thanks. As Master Kemp said, until the next battle. See you, Raubahn. My man, Raubahn. I'd heard the stories, but to actually see you in action, I almost found myself pitying the Imperials. Seriously though, it was inspirational. Nah, but you must be tired of hearing that, eh? I'll keep it simple then. Thanks for the help out there. Much better. Well, there's no reason to remain here any longer. Let's get back to the Reach. Alright. You didn't have to take part in that operation, but you did. You went above and beyond what was asked of you, without hesitation, and for that we owe you a debt. Our victory may not count for much in practical terms, but its symbolic value can't be overstated. Alliance and Resistance fighters came together to face an Imperial unit equipped with Garlemald's newest weapons, and smashed them. The people will remember this day. Aye, that they will, for it marks the beginning of something far greater than any single victory, the beginning of a campaign by a united Eorzea to drive the Garleans from our lands. Promises and platitudes mean naught without action, but the Alliance took the field and risked their lives for our cause. To think that the last time Gridanian troops trod this soil was more than a century ago during the Autumn War, and that was to defend against our invasion. Ours is a long and bloody history, to be sure, and it gives me heart to see that despite our acrimonious past, we can still come together for the sake of the future. Oh, I'm gonna cry. Well said, Commander, which is why I intend to go from village to village and spread word of our victory and our new alliance. The people will flock to our banners, just you wait and see. To Eorzea, I can't thank you enough for your assistance. You're welcome! Anything to wreck that guy. Wait, what is this? Who is this? Holy shit. Faster, faster, be quicker, be dead. The Imperials will show you no mercy. An Ananta. Oh, that's kind of creepy. I don't know. At the risk of repeating myself, it's still hard for me to believe that we meet again here of all places. Though I reckon you probably don't remember me after all this time, eh? What was the place on the map called? I do remember you. Of course I remember you. I'm impressed. Given everything you went on to quarry mill, that's it. I'm an idiot. I'm impressed. Given everything you went on to accomplish, you'd be forgiven for forgetting all about your time in quarry mill. Suffice it to say, we didn't forget about you either, nor the lives you saved. As for me, I went to Little Alamigo while Garlean was recovering. Gundabald was my former commander and an old friend, and I had a lot on my mind. In the end, I decided to disband our unit. I told the men to live their lives as they saw fit. Some chose to remain in Little Alamigo, and others went on to Ul'dah for work. But as you can see, I chose to come back to Gyr Abania to join Conrad and the others. I've kept busy since then, ferrying people and provisions across the border and back. It's not been easy, but it's been fulfilling. Today, however, we'll be heading east into the peaks. Conrad thinks we might have luck finding new recruits in the village of Gannha. Okay, so we're going to the peaks. Nice. Gannha, if you're going there, you're taking me with you. Nah, that's right, you're from Gannha, aren't you, Lise? By all means, we'd welcome the company. So, okay, we're going to her home. There'll be more to it than just asking around, but we can talk about it on the way. Make your preparations and meet me by the tunnel to the peaks. Okay, we know where that is. I wonder why they have it barricaded. This tunnel will take us all the way to the peaks. We're on a mission for Conrad to Gannha. Clear the barricade if you would. Aye, sir. Shouldn't take more than a moment. There are more villages there than out here, but also more Imperial keeping a close eye on things. We'll need to tread carefully. Wonder how excited she is. Ida and I were born in Gannha, though I can't say I remember much about it. So it's barricaded to keep them out. All the Garleans, I think, right? Or the villagers? Which one? Oh.
I remember the peaks of Gyr Abania, silent watchmen that would stand long after we were gone.
Pretty music.
We came seeking allies to join us in the fight against the Empire. People who had had enough.
Wow.
People who had suffered every possible indignity. Who had been treated like animals, day after day after day.
Ah, okay. I was wondering, why the hell are we zooming in on this rock? We have a glamour in place here too, as you may have noticed. So far as the Imperials are concerned, this is not more than a testament to the savage impulses of a lesser race. Remember though, once we leave these ruins, we'll have no glamours to conceal us. Villages to the east keep watch for patrols as we move. It's very Zelda-like Breath of the Wild. I don't know why, maybe it's the music. I wonder what this is. It's like an upside down temple and the big saucer. Nary an Imperial in sight, that's a mercy. Gannha's due east past that bridge. Follow me, it's not much further. You can rest easy, we made it. This is Gannha. Feels strange coming home like this. I always imagined it would be... Oh, sorry, that has nothing to do with why we're here. We need recruits. Aye, we do. But as I said back at the Reach, it's a little more complicated than just asking for volunteers these days. As you know, we're short-handed because many of our people were taken in by the Griffin's promises and went to the wall, never to return. It wasn't just them though. Folks from all over, including some of my former comrades, answered his call to arms. As for why we came to this particular village, it's rumoured that Gannha lost a few youths as well. If there's truth to that, then there could be others sympathetic to the cause. Then again, after the Griffin's betrayal, they may be suspicious of outsiders claiming allegiance to the Resistance, and rightfully so. So with all that in mind, how are we supposed to convince them to join? I mean, I knew it wouldn't be as simple as giving a speech in the village square. Not if you didn't want the place to be burned to the ground, no. You might as well piss in the Viceroy's eye. We'll need to be a good deal more circumspect than that. You never know when an Imperial spy is listening. We must speak with the Elder first. I know for a fact he can be trusted. We'll listen to what he has to say and decide what to do after. Sounds like a plan. I hope there's still some brave men and women here willing to fight. I'm willing to bet that the Elder knows Lys, or maybe knows Ida, so we might get some more history on her. Raganfrid, the village elder, is over by the shore. No time like the present. Let's have a word. No, he really is the elder. Don't know you, traveler. You a merchant? You'll not find much custom here. Greetings and well met, elder. And sincerest apologies that I did not send word ahead of our arrival. Too long have I been away from Gannha, and I would know of your recent troubles. Ah, you're comrades of Meffrid, I see. Speak on, though. I suspect I knew your purpose. Uh-oh. Shit. That's why he's the elder. The Griffin came with many men and left with many more. Such is the rumor. Is it true? He lit a fire in their hearts and then dangled a dream before their eyes. And now you come to steal away what few remain. The Griffin was a traitor and a madman, and we had no part in his schemes. We have made an agreement with the Alliance. This time it will be different. This time, hold comfort to the dead and the ones they left behind. How much more must we give before you've had your fill? But surely you hate the Empire as much as we do. They took our lands, our traditions, even our god, and they demand a fifth of what little we've got left. I hate the bastards with every fibre of my being. But hate's not enough, Meffrid. We can't keep doing this. I'll not tell anyone you came, but you need to go now. Leave us be and never return. You've got no right to speak to us like that. I've got a quarry that was producing barely enough to keep us fed, and that was before half our young men and women went off to die for your bloody cause. So yes, I've got every right to tell you to leave my village. No. No, you don't, because it's my village too, my home. What in the hells are you on about? Wait, I know those eyes. You're one of Curtis's girls. Lys Hexed, and I'm here to take back my homeland. By Rhalgr, the last time I saw you, I didn't even know if you were still alive, and I never thought you would come. I almost didn't, and my sister never will. Lots of others won't either, and that's why we've got to carry on the fight. You even sound like him. As you say, I've got no right to tell you to leave. Gannha is as much your home as it is mine, but I say to you again, we can give no more. Yes, I heard you the first time. Let's go. Oh, she has some ideas. That could have been handled better, but what's done is done. At least we've been granted permission to stay. I was hoping Raganfrid might help us to recruit some of his people, but that clearly isn't going to happen. If we were to convince any of them to join, we'll first need to regain their trust. It's risky, and it's hardly subtle, but I say we approach the villagers directly and see what problems they've got, and if we can do anything to help. Alright. Makes sense to me. Let's split up and ask around. Probably hard life out here. A new face in Gannha? Huh. What would you ask of me then? A stranger and a generous soul besides? Bollocks. There's not more suspicious than a good Samaritan. On the other hand, if you were an Imperial agent, I'd expect you to go about your business with more discretion. Bugger me, you really are here to help, aren't you? Very well, I'll take you up on your offer, stranger. My little brother is working the rocks by Grim and Enid. He's got something for me. Can you go and get it? Message boy again. Here we go. Right then, Frightened Curl is his name. Really? No. Come on. Seriously? Devs? Okay. Ask him for the leftovers. He ought to understand. You best keep your distance, if you know what's good for you. Say your piece and move on. Looking for folks down in their luck. Congratulations, you found one. As you can see, my leg ain't what it used to be. Some days I can hardly walk for the pain. Mornings are the worst, especially after cold nights. Hard labor's right out. Too much pain and trouble for the others. There's a tea. What helps with it though? I'd need to grind a chapuli horn and a hornbill talon for the blend. Classic MMO quests. You'll go and get some for me just like that? You needn't trouble yourself, so don't worry about it, bro. Fetch quests. Frightened. What's up, Frightened? Here for the leftovers, are you? Not like my brother to send someone in instead, but so be it. All in the sacks over yonder. They're being heavy mines, so be careful when you pick them up. Unconscionably heavy sacks. We'll stick them on Bort. Bort can handle it, right, Bort? The new face. You have my leftovers? Yes. Well, I'll be. You actually went and brought the whole lot. Much obliged, much obliged. It's saltpeter for making fire sand, in case you're curious what it's all for. The rocks by the lakes have got good deposits. It ain't hard for my brother to pass for any other plodding quarryman, all while sweeping bits and pieces off to the side, to bundle up and sell to the sutlers what trade with the resistance. It's a living, and a way of fighting back besides. Our way is spitting in the Garlean's eye for putting our father in an Imperial uniform and shipping him off to some faraway province 15 years ago. Don't know if he's dead or alive even, though if he were alive, he'd not be long for this world if we were caught fighting for the resistance. So this is the best we can do. That's the long and short of it. We do what we can, though we know it's not enough. I think you'll find that most folks here ain't much different. Everybody's got a reason, but in the end, the result is the same. I suppose I just wanted you to know is all. Aww. That we know why you're here. And that even if we can't join you, we wish we could. Really is a hard life for these guys out here. Oh, I never meant to. I mean, in times like these, you never think people will actually... This country's hard on people, but it's not just that. The Imperials, they've made it known I'm not to be helped. A dead man's good for one lesson, you know? Whereas a live one, you're with the resistance, right? I suppose there's no reason not to tell you then. My father, God rest his soul, was deathly sick at the time, so I'd gone out into the forest, spear in hand, to gather herbs. And then I had the good fortune to run into an Imperial patrol. My weapon marked me as a rebel, or so they said. Not that I'd have made a difference if I fought back. I knew what a lot of them were about the moment the Centurion laid eyes on me. Didn't matter in the end, of course. Some people just like to hurt others. That's true. And by the time I limped back to the hut, it was too late for my father. Too late for me too, aye. And many others, I imagine. Help them too, if you like. They'll be grateful and say thank you, but beyond that, I wouldn't hope for much. And yeah, they're all depressed. They're making me depressed, man. What the there you are too. I've been trying to help the villagers deal with food shortage of theirs. Recently, the Imperials have been swooping into villages unannounced and seizing supplies in order to prevent the people from stockpiling, in case they might be in league with the resistance. It's not much, but I've taught them a few tricks to better hide what little they've got left. How's Lise getting on, by the way? You think people would be more inclined to trust a local girl? Assuming they remember her, that is. I mean, they've probably got a lot on their minds. I doubt they care too much about some girl from 15 years ago. No, I didn't mean to. Uh-oh. What now? And where have you been these past 20 years? Where were you? Okay, they do remember. Where were you when we were being ground under the Black Wolf's boot? On the other side of his bastard wall, living the high life, I'll wager. That's not fair. Kind of true, though, but... Oh, and who's this? Another one of your freedom-loving friends, deigning to help us poor unfortunate souls. Trying to whip us into a frenzy so we'll go and storm a castrum with our pickaxes and shovels. Leave all of you before you bring a cohort down on us all. And you, don't you dare speak like you're one of us. You can't even begin to understand what we've been through. You weren't here, Lise, you weren't here. This is my home, and I love it with all my heart. And if you truly have any love for it too, you'll keep us out of your doomed rebellion. I mean, it's an understandable position. He has a point. No matter what I say or do, it doesn't change the fact I left them behind. But this isn't about me or anyone else. It's about Alamigo. Let's go and find Meffrid. Looks like the Elder wasn't the only one unwilling to hear us out. Can't blame them, given what happened at the wall. I thought I might be able to appeal to them as a fellow, I don't know. But if anything, it just made them angrier. I haven't lived through it like they have. I can't claim to know the struggle like they do either, Lise. I ran too, aye. But if I hadn't, I'd have never met you or the rest of you. And we might not be here today in a position to make a difference. Also true. So I don't regret my choices, nor will I apologize for them. There's more than one way to fight. Help. Someone. Anyone. We need help. I don't like the sound of that one bit. Come on. Okay. Here we go. Wercrata, the Tributum and the bloody rat man, they... Damn it all. Uh-oh. You there. Take a deep breath. And then tell us what happened. The rat man. It was all business as usual. The Tributum's due soon, and we were taking it to the Imperials when the Kirnis attacked. They took my brother, and our money. Took him where? Ruins to the south of here. It was just an old temple before they came, and... Listen, Wercrata's the only family I've got left. If I lose him, The Ziggurat? If the Ratmen took him there, then he's as good as dead. We've got to get after them. If there's even a chance her brother is still alive, we have to try. Hey, you got her wrong, buddy. You're right, Lise. We've got to help them. If not for the missing man, then for the Tributum. The Garleans won't suffer excuses if they're late. So Wercrata is being held somewhere at the Ziggurat to the south, which has been taken over by a host of Kirnis bandits. That about covers it then. Be prepared for a fight. They may not be the most challenging foes, but there's sure to be a lot of them. Please let me go, I'm begging you. I don't want to die. They're not gonna... No. Hear that? I think it came from the top of the Ziggurat. Whoa! Who dares come to loot our man flesh? Ours to eat, ours to eat. We don't eat, people. We knew it'd come to this. Kill them quick before they alert the others. Hang on, guys. I'm on my way. Don't start yet. Damn, these are a lot of stairs. I'm gonna be out of breath. Boing. Oh my god. There is quite a lot of them up here. By Rhalgr, what did I ever do to deserve this? I've gone to bed hungry for months. I'm skin and bones. I'd hardly make a snack, much less a meal. He's shivering. Oh, you find him? Yes, and you two just made it in time. Thanks. But wait, are you here to rescue me? Your sister sent us. It's going to be alright. My sister? Oh, Rhalgr be praised. She's safe. And you lot fought your way in here just for me? To think there are still good, brave folk in this world. We should go before the kicker and return in force. Do you still have the Tributum? Oh god, the Tributum. The Imperials will be wondering where I am. I have to go. What? Right now, in your condition? You don't understand. We were given a warning last month for being short. If I don't make it in time, there's no telling what will happen to me and my sister. And away he goes. We save his ass and he just, he bails on us. Okay. I'm glad we saved him, but seeing him run off like that, I got a bad feeling about this. Listen to, Meffrid, I think we need to go after Wercrata. Wait, you better not be thinking of stopping him. You heard what he said. If they don't pay one way, they'll pay another. I know that, I do. And I don't want to interfere. I just want to see that he makes it there safely. If that's the sum of it, then fine. Let's head down and see if we can't pick up his trail. Okay. I'm jumping. I don't know about you guys, but I'm jumping. It might not be the best idea because there's a lot of enemies, but it's first time. It has to be done, right? All right. I might die, actually. There's a lot of enemies near here. Wait, you die here? You're kidding me. Oh, is it because I'm in battle? Oh, fuck. Shit. That one last pull got... Oh, no. No, dude. I thought it was going to drop me to 1 fucking HP again. But I was in battle. Ah. Right, where are we going? All right. Let's make our way back, I guess. Hey, look at it this way. We get to experience the prettiness of the new zone even more. Like, look at how pretty this is. Great. Okay. Yeah, next one up. This guy. This fucking thing. Hopefully there's no enemies at the top of that one. Any luck? A chocobo feather, is it? Aye, by my reckoning, it came from Wercrata's bird. In which case, there's a collapsed bridge just around the bend. Hug the rocks and stick to the shadows. We'll find him soon enough. Alright. Any minute now, I expect he'll come thundering round the bend. And, hear that? Get to cover, quickly now. Okay, here they come. Let's see if this goes well.
Are they Imperials?
Worse. Skulls. Listen, Lise. Whatever happens, stay hidden and do not intervene. Understood?
That's not gonna happen.
What?
Huh?
You there! Halt! You know you shouldn't be here. Explain yourself.
Oh, shit. So why are we not intervening?
Me, sir. I came to deliver the tributum. Oh, aye. A likely story. Only a fool would dare to come so late. Or, mayhap, a resistance spy. No, you've got it all wrong. I was waylaid by bandits. It's not my fault.
Uh-oh.
I said halt!
Why is he walking towards them? Bruh. What are you doing? And now they steal his shit.
Is this a joke? You don't seriously expect us to believe this is a fifth? How stupid do you think we are?
It is, I swear, on my mother's life. Spare us. You came late, you lied about bandits, and then you tried to cheat the Empire of its due.
Bastards.
Think you can kill them all? Including the ones watching from the tower?
Yep.
Even if you did, others would come for him and his family. You'd be condemning them all to a life of hard labor. Assuming they didn't just execute them, that is.
That's kind of true, though. Damn, what do you do in this situation, huh? You let the guy die or let his family die?
It's your bloody fault we're stuck out here patrolling this godforsaken wasteland. It's your fault I have to listen to people go on and on about how Alan Egan's can't be trusted.
Yeah, right. Maybe totally not, because you're just a dick.
I've worked and toiled harder than any man. I'm a citizen, goddammit. And what are you? A stupid, stubborn little dog who'd sooner bite the hand that feeds him and pine for the good old days.
Who's this?
That's enough! Lord Xenos is expecting our report.
Fordola. Does she maybe have a soft side? That is exploitable? Perhaps? Perchance?
I bet the poor bastard can't believe his luck. He gets to go home. We should do the same.
But won't the Empire kill him now? Did they take his shit? The Tributum? Unless... Oh, she... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Spotted? No? We're safe? Ooh, it was close. I heard their commander was keen-eyed, but gods, that was a near thing. It tears me up inside to see our own kinsmen doing the bidding of the Viceroy. But they made their choice, and if it comes to it, I'll cut down every last one of them myself. Okay, did we swap out the bow? Oh my god, the fucking red guy. Everybody's wearing red. Okay, I know which one we're picking. Weather change again. Is this a sandstorm? Yeah, I like the red and the gold and the black. Definitely Stormblood colors. Wercrata's alive and the Tributum's been paid. That's all that matters for now. I, for one, would rather not wait around to see if the skulls decide to return. We best get back to Gannha and tell Raganfrid his man got the job done. We owe you a debt of gratitude for what you did. Wercrata told me everything, how you fought with the Kickern and saved his life. For all the good it did, we saw what happened when he met with the skulls, how they beat him half to death. We could have stopped them. I reckon you could. Meffrid's a warrior, as is your comrade. And you're strong like your father, that much isn't plain. But I thank Rhalgr you did not, because it would not have ended with them. Wercrata and his sister would have been branded insurgents, if not the whole lot of us. Bones heal, scars fade, but the dead remain dead. We're alive, and that's more than can be said, for only the gods know how many others. That's enough for you, is it? To put up with whatever they're doing to you, so long as you get to see another day? That's right, you grit your teeth and learn to live with the pain. Shit. I'll admit I was quick to judge you, Lise, and for that I apologize. I know you and yours mean well, I do, but I'm telling you, God's in the heavens is my witness, that we've got nothing left to give. We can't help you. I understand. Thank you for your honesty. She may say it, but she doesn't mean it. Nor would I expect her to. Her father was stubborn as an ox too. If she said I'm walking the same path, I but pray she won't follow it to the same end. We're back in Depressionville again. I forgot. Well, she took it better than I anticipated, which isn't saying much, I suppose. We should go and see if she's alright. She just wanted to fight. I'm willing to bet that's what it was. Sorry about running off like that. Alamegan's terrorizing their own. I just can't accept it, you know? No matter what he thinks, they shouldn't have put up with it, day after day after day. I'm not completely naive, you know? I didn't expect them to storm a castrum with their pickaxes or shovels, or whatever it was, but nor did I expect Wercrata to just lie there in the dirt while they kicked him. I can't claim to know their pain. I barely remember this place, or even my father's face. But I remember Ida's. I remember how scared she was when we ran, and that look in her eyes when she talked about home. Her home, but not mine, is it? There you are, Lise. I've been looking all over for you. Oh yeah, this guy. Well, you found me. Got something else to say? Aye, that I do. I, said some things to you before that I shouldn't have. It wasn't my place to do so, and I'm sorry. All that rubbish I spouted about how I loved my village, but when one of ours was in need, I was cowering here with all the others. I didn't even think to go after Wercrata, but you did. Made me feel like the bloody hypocrite I am. If I truly cared for my people, I'd fight for them. So I will, if you'll have me. Alright, we're gonna storm a castrum with pickaxes and shovels. You wanna come? You're asking to join the resistance? When you put it like that, I suppose I am. but not just me. There are others I know who've been thinking about it a lot for a while now. There's not many of us, and we're not hardened warriors like you lot, but if your heart bleeds for Alamigo, then that's good enough for me. You and yours are more than welcome at Rhalgr's Reach. Aww. Thank you, sir. You won't regret this. I'll go and speak with the others and send word when we're ready. New friend. Still think this isn't your home? No, I was just thinking out loud. And with that, my friends, our mission is concluded. Let us return to the Reach. Oh my god, Sally on a curl. What the oh, the red chocobo! Thanks, Sally. Oh. Oh. Board. Look at board. Thanks, Shelly. You got the cool head armor, though. Oh shit, he's even got the teeth. Oh, you get the whole stuff. That's cool. There we go. Look at Bort. She looks like a badass. Badass Bort now. Thanks, Sally. Bort is ready for war. For the storm of bloods. First of all, allow me to commend you both on a job well done. Though nothing went according to plan, we nevertheless managed to attract some new recruits. And it was your passion and conviction that moved them to join. Thank you. No, thank you for giving me an opportunity to find out what our people have been through these past 20 years. It's been humbling. And troubling too. I'd heard about the skulls, but that was the first time I'd seen them in the flesh. I knew you say they're the same as any other Imperial soldiers, and maybe that's how I'll have to think of them myself if our paths ever cross in the battlefield, but when, not if. That day will come, Lise. You can't afford to hesitate when it does. Young, old, conscript, citizen, Garlean, Alamigan, none of that matters. They've all got their reasons, but they're no better than yours, especially when they're bearing down on you blade in hand. Saying that, I don't want to kill them any more than you do, and if I could convince them to lay down their arms, I would. Sadly, I've never been much of a talker myself, but who knows? Maybe you could be one, Lise. Your father certainly was. Right then, I'd best begin preparing for these new recruits. To Lise, it's been a pleasure. Alright, that seems like a pretty good place to call it. I really enjoyed that, actually. A lot of people said it starts out slow, and yeah, it does, but I feel like there is a lot of world building here, and good writing already. Especially in Depressoville, where everybody's had a hard, rough life. But that said, it's good because there's a lot of complexity there, and classic Final Fantasy XIV moral ambiguity there with the situations like you gotta sit back and watch someone get beaten so that their family can live. Pretty brutal stuff, but I mean, that's war, I guess. We got a good amount of like history for Lise as well, which is pretty cool. I wasn't predicting any crazy stuff gonna happen on the first episode, but you know, we've met a bunch of new people, got a good look at the environment and stuff, which is very pretty. The music, of course, as well, I've been really enjoying. I'm excited. I really want to get on this guy's palm because of the trailer, but yeah, I'm enjoying it so far. I really like the kind of technical upgrades that have been there. You can see by the way the spaces and stuff are a lot more open. I'm already enjoying it. Yeah, and what about that the entrance as well? That was sick. Thank you guys for that. That was super surprising. I didn't expect it to happen then. I expected it to happen maybe somewhere else when we enter a city or something. You guys are all waiting there, but we're all waiting right as I come out of the cutscene. That was awesome. I did not expect that. So thank you guys for that. I really do appreciate all the support so far. Yeah, I'm definitely excited to continue. So if you don't want to miss any of the future episodes, don't forget to subscribe, turn on notifications so you never miss a new upload. You can join the Discord if you want to get involved, stay updated, or just hang out as well. There's bunch of great people over there, so go say hi. Links in the description below. Check out the playlist and stuff as well. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Awesome first day. Thank you to everybody, and I'll see you guys for the next one. Take care. Peace. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like. It really helps with the algorithm. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss a new upload. Also, follow me on Twitch if you haven't yet. All the links are in the description below. Come say hi, hang out during streams. I hope to see some of you guys over there. Anyway, peace.